Hello everyone, this is Chalisa Sanspap, and today you're here with me with the topic The Psychology of Love. Sternberg's triangular theory of love. Yes, I choose this theory because I found it interesting. So, who is Robert Sternberg? He is a professor of psychology in the College of Human Ecology at Cornell University. What is Sternberg's triangular theory of love? It is a theory that proposes three components of love which combine in different ways to create eight kinds of love. There are intimacy, passion, and commitment. Let's talk about these components one by one. The first one, intimacy. He defines the intimacy component of love as the feeling of closeness, connection, and warmth in relationships. The next one, passion. He defines the passion component of love as a drive leading to romance, physical attraction, and sexual consummation. And the last one, commitment. He defines the commitment component of love as the short-term decision to love someone and the long-term commitment to maintaining that love. Yes, three components of love can combine and create eight types of love, guys. Let's begin with the first one, non-love. As you can see in the picture, the absence of all three components of love in a relationship. It is commonly found in casual, everyday interaction and characterizes the majority of personal relationships where no feelings of love are present. Liking, a type of love where only the intimacy component is present while passion and commitment are absent. It involves closeness, boundedness, and warmth without intense passion or long-term commitments. Infatuation, a type of love where only the passion component is present, while intimacy and commitment are absent. It is characterized by intense physical and romantic attraction, but lacks emotional depth. Love at first sight also falls into this category. Empty love, a type of love where only the commitment component is present, while intimacy and passion are absent. It is common in long-term relationships that have lost emotional connection. However, in some cultures, empty love can be the starting point of a long-term relationships. Romantic love, a type of love where both intimacy and passion are present, but commitment is absent. It can be seen as liking with added physical attraction. A literary example for this is Romeo and Juliet. Companionate love, a type of love where intimacy and commitment are present, but passion is absent. It is often found in a long-term marriages where the initial physical attraction fades, but deep emotional connection and commitment remain. And facious love, a type of love where passion and commitment are present, but intimacy is absent. It is often associated with whirlwind romances or quick engagements driven by passion. Without a strong emotional connection, these relationships are more likely to fail due to the lack of intimate involvement. And the last one, consummate love, the ideal form of love where intimacy, passion, and commitment are all present in the relationships. As you can see in the picture, it is often considered the goal for most people seeking love outside of romantic relationships. Consummate love can also be seen in parental love for their children, often referred to as unconditional love. Okay, so now, how to measure the components of love? The Sternberg triangular love scale is a tool used to measure the three components of love: intimacy, passion, and commitment. It consists of 45 items rated on Richter scale 1 to 4, with different scales for favorable and unfavorable items. Example includes questions about emotional support, happiness with a passion, and responsibility towards a passion. Limitation. This triangular model of love is a useful framework, but oversimplifying romantic relationships. It may not fully capture a sexual individual experiences who can have deep romantic connection without sexual attraction. Similarly, it overlooks romantic people who may not seek romantic partnerships yet still experience love. Additionally, the model struggle to define consensually non-monogamous or polyandromous relationships such as thruples, where multiple partners share equal commitment. Okay, and this topic is interesting. Sunrise in Heaven 2019. Okay, but before I say anything, let's go watch a trailer of this movie together. Let's go!
Hi. I like your hair.
I don't date GIs.
Yeah.
Ever.
Until.
In January because I'm in love.
You ready to see the world?
I thought I was looking at it.
I'm in love with you.
Where are you going, young lady?
I'm going to the movies with Julie.
Just you and Julie,
My dad used to train recruits. He told me what GIs were like.
He's not wrong. But I'm not one of those guys. He's testing me.
He's crazy. You don't have to put up with this.
I'm not one of your recruits.
No, I knew what you were the moment I saw you.
And what's that?
Soft.
This conversation is over, young lady.
God, my dad devoted his entire life to you. So I just ask that you please take care of him.
Ephesians tells us, husbands should love their wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her.
He was always the careful one. He was always careful. I am the one who should not be here. If I could trade places with him, I would.
He'll always be my father. I don't want us to spend the rest of our lives sneaking around.
You obviously love him. If you want him, then go fight for him.
Yeah, yes, I found a study by Elhamsia and Rudiento. They say the three components of love, intimacy, passion, and commitment are clearly reflected in this movie. Jan Hurst and Steve love theory. The love theory, which was first forbidden by Jan's father, was not an impediment for the two of them. Jan and Steve came to enjoy each other, express interest, and care for each other, chose to make a marriage commitment, had 2 children, and grew old together until death separated them. This can classify their love as consummate love. Oh, this is gonna be the end of the video. Conclusion. Yeah. Let me remind you again. Robert Sternberg's triangular theory of love is a theory that proposes 3 components of love, which combine in different ways to create 8 kinds of love. Even though Sternberg's model is not a definitive framework for understanding love, as love can vary greatly from person to person, the difference in how individuals perceive love can make it challenging to apply broad theories universally. But to better understand how love works for you, it can be helpful to reflect on your personal definitions of passion, intimacy, and commitment. Okay, and if you want to know more about the information that I just told you, here are the references. You can go check it out. Okay, now guys, this is the end. Thank you so much for watching. See you again. Bye.